Hello and welcome back to the Trainers of the World Tournament. I'm your host, DeltaTDS, and for match number 125, we've got the Kanto gym leader Blaine going up against the Pokemon trainer Dexio. Blaine is yet another trainer with a 4-0 record. Back in round 1, he beat Marnie 2-0, and back in round 2, he beat Ramus 2-0, which I mean was pretty obvious it was going to happen. Dexio, however, is from round 2 and has a 2-1 record against Drayden. So not as good as a record, but we've seen that the record doesn't really matter. It's just funny numbers. Blaine has that Mega Charizard Y. Dexio has the Mega Slowbro. And once these trainers are ready, we can begin game number 1. Dexio leading off with that Pissimian, as Blaine leads off with that Camera Up. Earthquake's gonna take Camera Up down to 29%, as Earth Power takes Pissimian down to 30%. Dexio is going to switch out to that Slowbro as Blaine switches out to the Rotom Heat. Thunderbolt's going to do 85% to Slowbro. Surf is going to do just about the same to Rotom. Going to switch out to the Zygarde. Overheat's going to do just under half to Zygarde. Not quite in range for that Power Construct. Though now it is. And it's got a Dragon Dance as well. 1,000 Arrows is going to take out that Rotom Heat. And Arcanine is going to intimidate away that attack boost. Make it slightly less scary. I think this is the first time we've seen it in the tournament, actually. Extreme Speed is going to do 18%. 1,000 Arrows takes out the Arcanine. Blaine sending out the Magmortar. Psychic's going to do 21%. 1,000 Arrows also takes out Magmortar. Zygarde is certainly a force to be reckoned with, no pun intended. 1,000 Arrows takes yet another victim. Gonna Mega Evolve the Charizard. 1,000 Arrows, not enough to take down that Charizard. Weather Ball takes out the Zygarde. And Dexio sends out that Pissimian. Earthquake's gonna take out the Charizard Y thanks to that Smackdown status. And another Earthquake takes out the Camerupt. And with 5 Pokemon, Dexio takes game number 1. Yeah, that Zygarde's gonna be a huge problem for Blaine. The only moves we saw from it were Dragon Dance and 1,000 Arrows. We didn't see the Mega Slowbro. And Blaine's side, we only saw a move from Arcanine, Charizard, Camerupt, and Magmortar, and Rotom. So the only Pokemon we didn't see move from was Houndoom. Blaine's definitely gonna have to think of a clever way to get around that Zygarde, seeing as how terrifying it is. But we are back on the field for game number 2, and we'll see if Blaine can take out the Zygarde. Dexio gonna lead off with that Raichu this time, as Blaine leads off with the Rotom. Switching out to that Camerupt as Raichu sets up a light screen. Psychic's gonna do just under half to Camerupt, as Earth Power does nearly 2/3 through that light screen. Switching out to the Pissimian, Earthquake's gonna do just over 1/3 to it. U-turns gonna not be very effective, dealing only 16%, and switching out to the Espeon. taking just over a quarter from that earth power. Psychic does finish off that camera up, sending out the Houndoom now. A Pokemon we didn't get to see a lot from, or anything from. Dazzling Gleam's gonna do 37%, Flamethrower does 28%, and get the burn on Espeon too. Another Dazzling Gleam brings Houndoom down to that citrus range, as a Dark Pulse finishes off Espeon. Dexio sending out the Pissimian now, and it does reveal that Raichu does have that Light Clay. Rock Slide does take out the Houndoom, making it 4v5 right now. Gonna intimidate the Pissimian, activating the Defiant ability. Not the best for Blaine. Rock Slide's gonna take Arcanine down to 12%. Flare Blitz does finish off that Pissimian, though it does take out Arcanine as well. As Blaine sends out the Rotom and Dexio sends out the Slowbro. Gonna Mega Evolve Slowbro, taking 81% from that Thunderbolt, as Surf finishes off that Rotom, leaving Blaine with 2 Pokemon left. Blaine is gonna Mega Evolve that Charizard, set up a Tailwind, as Slowbro goes for a Slack Off. Solar Beam's gonna take out the Slowbro, bringing Dexio down to 3 Pokemon, as he sends out that Turtonator. Air Slash is going to do 63% as it goes for a Shell Smash. Another Air Slash takes out the Turtonator, still outspeeding it. Dexio sends out the Raichu. Switching out to the Magmortar, taking that Thunderbolt for less than half, as that Sun does end. Scorching Sands finishes off that Raichu, and it's all down to that damn Zygarde. Scorching Sands is going to do just over a third to Zygarde as it goes for a Dragon Dance. Setting up a second Dragon Dance. Gets a burn, but it's cured because of the Lumberry. And Zygarde now has 2/3 of its health left. 1,000 Arrows takes out the Magmortar. It's all down to Charizard here. With the critical hits, 1,000 Arrows takes out Charizard Y, and Dexio takes a 2-0 victory against Blaine. He'll be moving on to round 4, where he'll be facing off against the winner of tomorrow's match. Or not tomorrow's match, Monday's match. Either Lance or Sydney. Thank you so much for watching, and until then, take care.